there's a lot of really good books for kids. Maybe you're not old enough yet for it yet, but there's a really beautiful trilogy called Lord of the Rings. Have you read that yet?
Lord of the Rings. I've read the book that shows the stuff that happened before, and I've watched the first thing, and I've watched the what's it called? I've watched the Hobbit movie. I've
Yeah.
watched like little bits and pieces of the Lord of the Rings movie, but
Well, the thing I like about those movies is that they tell how societies function better where there's not powerful people trying to ruin their lives. And you know, the ring in that book really represents a kind of power. So it becomes enormously dangerous to people. That's what I like about.
yeah, it's the only thing that's keeping. It's the only thing that allows Sauron, who's the bad guy and wants to rule all of Middle Earth.
Yeah, that's
It's the
exactly.
only thing that can make him, if he's killed, come back from the dead. If you want to kill Sauron, you have to destroy his ring. But the only problem is, if you keep the ring with you too long, you become corrupted, and you want to keep it.
Yes, and without the ring, what happens to him?
Well, his soul can't stay on the earth.
He's just a normal person, right? I mean, there's nothing particularly impressive.
No, he's like sent, like his soul can no longer, since he was killed already, his soul can no longer stay on the earth.
Right. So he's just mortal like anybody else. So this is what power does to people. If you think about all of the politicians and bureaucrats and dictators in the world, why do they have power? It's just because they've been given the ring, you know, because we say you're powerful. But if they didn't have that, then they would just be like you and me. So I think that's a very interesting lesson, and I think you're exactly right about how the ring corrupts people if you hold on to it too long, right?
Yeah, like if you keep it with you, like you're like thinking, like when someone says to you, like, for example, at the end of the last movie, the friend of Frodo was like, throw it into the fire, and then he's like, no, it's mine.
That's it.
And I remember that final scene where, like, what's his name? What? Oh, Gollum. He wants the ring. He was, like, near the ring so long that he wanted the ring so much that he went into the lava with it.
Yeah, yeah. This is if you think about the future of money, it's going to be a little bit like this because there's this institution called the Federal Reserve, and they're going to very much try to hold on to that ring of power as long as possible. And